Queen Victoria and her people. Nice. James Prime here, and today I am back in England. This time I won't just be staying in London. I plan to go check out some other cities in town, so if you have any recommendations on where I should visit next, let me know. I just might chase it up. Now, a while ago I made a couple videos called What Americans Think About England, and throughout those videos you'll notice a recurring theme that Americans really like the English accent.
Yeah, I think like the cute accents, cute British accents, so I like their accent.
I love the accents there too.
I like their accent.
But their accents are kind of funny, it's kind of cool.
Their accents are pretty cool. I love their accent.
I like how they talk.
So today I thought it'd be fun to see if the opposite is true. I want to see if the American accent or accents are just as good to them as the English accent is as good to us. I don't know. Let's go find out.
Come on.
Like thinking of?
Well, on the internet there's that like typical like American girl voice that's like, oh my god.
I can't really name the different regional differences. Like the only one that stands out to me is like the New York accent. Like, I'm kind of scared of anyone with that accent. I did actually have a teacher with a New York accent and she like scared the shit out of me. So
For me it's always like
New York
kind
is
of
iconic.
the nasally California, like, oh my god.
Okay, I'm sure about half of them are gonna say that. Oh my god, accent, bro. And just so for anybody watching,
We hate it too.
We make fun of it too.
We hate it.
We literally mock it all the
my
time.
God, bro.
And you know what? It's like the one, you know, you go to Starbucks, you're gonna hear it everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh god, like ugh, this coffee, like. And you know, there's like a condition for dragging the last like syllable of a sentence. You know, they're like, oh, I went to the shop and like I just didn't like it. Like, everybody, I don't know what it is. It's unbearable. We make fun of it too.
And there's also females that make their voices more high pitched.
Yo.
They make it or just them?
No, they make it more high pitched.
They drag it, bro.
Those are the ones that make me want to fucking imagine getting
like,
an argument.
Because like here you're more direct, and then you go to the West Coast and Cali, and they're like slow.
That's why I'm never over there.
You said New York one scared me.
Awesome. That's the classic for me.
Probably like California and like Los Angeles and all that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think it's quite loud. Can be loud. I mean, they pronounce the words really well. You understand them really easily, but
So they say
can
one
be a
word
bit
minute.
annoying.
See, mine's like I had to go deep, like, is it Texas when they're like really deep?
Okay.
Southern, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Texas in the south, didn't know that. Or they all kind of, there's just like one American accent. Like here, like you said, you go down the road, there's another accent. Whereas in America, I feel like everyone just speaks the same.
I would say either like...
No, that's not true.
No, it's not.
That's not true.
Yeah, it's like
New York, Boston, and then the complete like the South is different. But even like Floridians speak different.
bro, it's your region too.
Baltimore.
Yeah.
Even Borough.
Baltimore. You can't even understand them.
Memphis, like in this, but even New York, Brooklyn sounds completely different from the Bronx. It can sound they sound completely different from Queens. Like even within
you say
our
similar
city.
stuff, but you say it in a different way.
Yeah,
The Brooklyn one is rough.
No, that's
a rough.
Like the high-pitched Midwestern accent, especially female accent, or I would say like your upper South, like Tennessee, like drawl, something like that.
Probably the New York accent. Yeah, I like the way they say coffee.
It's going to sound really weird, but something not too dissimilar from your accent, like kind of
Midwest type.
yeah, exactly, Midwest, like like I definitely don't think default of New York or like deep South or anything like that. So yeah, something like Midwest, I'd say. Yeah.
What are your general thoughts on the American accent?
I don't know, I think it depends on the person that it's coming from, but I like it. I think because it's the same language but you use different words and kind of say things slightly differently. I think it's just interesting, so I quite like having a conversation with an American person. I think because we grew up with a lot of American TV, so I'm just quite neutral to it. It's just an accent.
the American accent is like the English accent of the internet, and everyone digests content on the internet now. So now it means like if you have an English accent, you're this kind of exotic token who just sounds a bit like Hugh Grant, sounds a bit kind of weedy and pathetic. Whereas the American accent is kind of feels a bit more like luxuriant in comparison.
Really? There's a very annoying accent, but I don't know where it's from. And it's like hi, it's Cali, like I don't know.
So I
California, just say
relocated to
California.
America when I was 16. At the time, I had a real English accent, and found it incredibly hard to be understood. I would ask for like a glass of water in a restaurant, and people actually wouldn't get it at all. So I deliberately started putting on a more American accent, like, can I get a water? Oh, I love it.
that was good.
Especially like Boston accents.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
I'm a New England Patriots fan, so like people like Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, like when they come on and do a real Boston accent, I think it's great, and also the Deep South. I think it's fantastic.
He might have picked the worst accent to be his favorite. The Bostonian accent? For real? Yo. Bro, as New Yorkers, I'm actually like, that might have offended me a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Like,
I don't know about Boston.
New York's the most iconic. I'm just gonna say
that's
the most iconic.
His accent wasn't even, his British accent wasn't even hard to understand. Okay, maybe it's us at this point because we've consumed a lot of their content, but his accent wasn't hard to understand at all.
He said he changed it a little bit, right?
Yeah, the challenge is more the words. Like when my cousin came over here last time, he would literally have a tough time like ordering things. Like he'd say, like, can I get like chips or whatever? And they'd be like, the fuck? Like this is a wing place. What do you mean chips? He's talking about fries. Or like, he'd tell me, are you going to the supermarket? Now, supermarket to us is what? Like grocery store, like a shop, right? It actually means like a Target. Because they don't have Target over there.
Okay.
Supermarket means like, I don't know, what do you want to go? Appliance stores? Like whatever. It's just like a Walmart kind of thing. And I'm like, what? So it's more of like the word use instead of the actual accents. Wait till they see the hardcore, you know.
I mean, I think the American accent is pretty like understandable, but personally, like I prefer the English accent a lot more. It's nice, like I think it's fine, but I just prefer like an English accent if I had to decide.
Oh, one thing I would like to say is, I can't tell the difference at all between an American accent and a Canadian accent. So, I know that's going to get...
What are you talking about?
That's the only one. That's the only one. Is it a boot? What I think of as like standard American accent, like we discussed, like yours, like Midwest, I really like. I think of other ones like the New York accent, again, like the Deep South accent is like quite stereotypically funny accents. Like, in comedies you like would have like the Deep South like drawl, and it's like coming out with funny lines and things. So I think of that as quite like a comic sort of slant on things.
It can get annoying quite sometimes, but it like can get quite whiny, but I also prefer the British accent, specifically on men.
I feel some triggered Americans are going to be like, oh my God. To the people out there that are watching, could you give them your best American accent?
This is good.
On Wednesdays, we wear pink. Pink from Mean Girls.
I like my water bottle.
Not bad.
Hi, my name's Izzy, and this is my American accent. Don't put that one on there. Hi, my name's Izzy, and I'm from America.
Okay, all right. The Southern accent is the easiest one to imitate.
It is.
Like, it just has to be. It's just so, like, neutrally Southern.
Life is like a box of chocolates.
I'm gonna park the car in Harvard Yard.
I'd like to drink a nice cold glass of water.
Water is wet. It's Australian. See, I can't do it. Yeah.
Water.
Yeah.
That's how everyone thinks British people say water. Water.
Interesting perspective from the English people. I appreciate you guys going out of your way to...
All right. And, I mean, okay.
Shout out my boy.
Yeah, shout out. Who is this guy? What's his name? I think he's done more of, like, videos and, like, he did... James Prime on YouTube. Shout out to... He did, like, do Irish people like American accents? That's pretty cool.
That should be...
Bro, our accent is most certainly has to be easier for them to pronounce than us to pronounce theirs.
Yeah. No, 100%, bro. You even see like a lot of great British actors who do a like amazing American accent, and then you're like, wait, you're British?
Yeah. I know. What's her name? Wolf of Wall Street chick. I think she's Australian.
Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie's fucking accent. She did a Brooklyn accent, right?
Yeah.
Dude, yo.
It might have to be the greatest American accent or New York I've ever heard an actor do.
Bro, it's crazy. Like even what's his name?
Spider-Man?
Yeah, Tom Holland. I was talking about
I knew you were gonna bring him up, yeah.
Jax Teller. What's his name?
Charlie Hunnam.
Charlie Hunnam. Bro, like I didn't at first I was like, wait, he's British? When I found out, I was like, damn.
Because he was in Sons of Anarchy.
That's where I know him
it's
from.
Crazy. Like,
that's where I knew him from. And then I was like, and then I saw an interview with him. I'm like, oh snap, he's British.
Yeah, you would swear.
Yeah,
they're American. Like I had 100%. No clue Margot Robbie was not American. But no, our accent. I actually struggle doing the. Then again, there's so many of their accents to do. Like it's just I struggle. I don't know why I struggle with it. There's just certain words you like big up. You know when we fuck around and do like stuff like that.
But like saying slang is
easy, right? Yes, you know. slang is easy. I struggle more with their words. Yeah. To be honest.
Shout out to my boy, bro. New York's not that scary.
I get what they mean though, because
I mean, New York is
scary if you go to the scary parts of New York.
Yeah, but that's everywhere.
But bro, here
don't go to the trenches. But I'm sure if you go to London Ends, they're gonna.
But it's not scary if you don't look out of place.
No, but we're also like a little refined though in terms of our New York accents. Who knows why? But like there are actual New York people who grew up where we grew up that sound a lot rougher than we do.
Oh yeah, 100%.
In terms of like how they speak, but we also did corporate a little bit too. So you gotta have, you gotta clean yourself up.
Yeah.
So the slang comes out here and there, but yeah, even for us, like we're a little bit more refined. I know exactly what they mean when they say the New York accent.
Those Italians,
the Italian mob.
Yeah,
those Italians.
But even the hoods get.
Oh yeah,
they get really loud. But yeah, good video, man. It's good to know that at least it sounds like they have some sort of appreciation for our silly American accent.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe one day we'll do a video of us trying to do
British accent.
I have a feeling like Noof might do the best one though. We should do it.
I'm down.
We'll do it later on.